You see some clown on the internet go, hey, eat ginger or drink apple cider vinegar. Ginger and cider vinegar and a lot of these nonsensical kind of so-called solutions make you worse. Ginger's hot. Cider vinegar is very hot, right? It's very warming to your body. So you just put more heat into an organ that's already overheating. If you want to heal a digestive illness on your own, without pills, without doctor visits, without taking a bunch of expensive supplements, it's really enough if you just get the big picture right. Here's what I mean. There's 4 primary ways that your body goes out of balance. You can get too hot, it can get too cold, which is not really a temperature thing. It has to do with the way your organs function. When your spleen is tired, it is said to be cold. You can be too damp, or you can be too dry. Those are the 4 major imbalances. The place to begin your healing journey is just to get the big picture right. What that means is just determine what your primary imbalance is. You can figure out pretty quickly that you're going to have more than one of these, especially if you've been through any of the pivot protocol material. You start to understand very quickly that all your organs influence all the others. So, for example, if my liver gets too hot, right, my stomach also, if the liver is said to be too hot, that means your body is working very hard. And if your body's overworking itself, which is the typical picture with, say, stress, you tend to consume more food because your body needs that fuel to replace everything that you're burning. So you eat more often, and that puts a burden on another organ, right? Which puts a burden on another organ. Getting the big picture right also means understanding how your body gets locked into a chronic condition. You become locked into a chronic condition because all those problems add more heat back to the liver. And that closes the loop. And so now you are stuck in this vicious negative feedback loop where more problems create more problems. So getting the big picture right means, number 1, understand your primary imbalance. Just figure out where to start, right? Most people who try to solve something like acid reflux, well, they're starting completely in the wrong place. If your dominant type is the liver type, meaning you have too much excess heat in your liver, which is very common, and you see some clown on the internet go, hey, eat ginger or drink apple cider vinegar, right? And that's mostly the level of free advice that you get on the internet. You realize very quickly after you take that free advice that it's free for a reason, right? Because ginger and cider vinegar and a lot of these nonsensical kind of so-called solutions make you worse. Ginger's hot. Cider vinegar is very hot, right? It's very warming to your body. So you just put more heat into an organ that's already overheating. When you use the pivot protocol, it's very different, right? I'm showing you exactly how to understand your dominant imbalance, then what's your secondary, what's your tertiary imbalance, and also what to do about it, right? Well, what you do about it is you cancel out the imbalance. There are things you can do to get heat out of your liver. There's things you can do to boost the spleen and help it recover. There's things you can do to drain what's called dampness, which is mucus, and, right? That feeling of postnasal drip. And there's things you can do to reduce dampness in the body. If you have dryness, that's the easiest thing to fix. We all dry out as we age, but you can still counteract this as the process is happening. It's not even that hard to do, and it's fun. It gives you a really tremendous sense of power to know that you have this kind of control over your digestive health. And if you've been sick for a long time, you need to understand the basic fundamental principles that I put together for you inside the pivot protocol. So if you haven't gotten started, please click below, and you can take a short 1-question quiz to find out about your dominant reflux type. You can click that link and take a short 1-question quiz, or you can just get started on the pivot protocol. If you feel that you've tried everything, if you've been to doctors, if you've taken pills, if you've tried buying expensive supplements, if you've listened to advice by fake experts online, then you need to know about the holistic system that I discovered that I now call the pivot protocol. This is the only method that I know of that teaches you how to eat according to your reflux type. And when your symptoms begin to change, it teaches you how to change also with your new condition. Once you master the simple skills that I put together for you in the pivot protocol, you really do have the keys to good digestive health for the rest of your life. So click below to get started, and I'll take you through a step-by-step method for learning how to heal your chronic digestive illness and how to stay healed for the rest of your life. Click below.